You saw that right. That's 1.5 billion damage. Behind me is my latest fight against Uber Lilith. I've done a little bit of optimizing my build to make it a lot easier. I'm still not using Blood Mist. I know that could make it a lot simpler for everybody, but I wanted to try to make a max DPS version of the Golem Necromancer. Just complete glass cannon. Not complete glass cannon because we have some damage reduction from the Shaco. We do have maximum armor and max res. We do have 23,000 life, so that's a little bit on the low end, but offense is defense, right? So this is just my latest Uber Lilith. I put a video out fighting her earlier. We got some better boots that have some dodge chance on them, which is just really nice to have. They actually don't have evade charges, so they just have to run faster after evade, which is actually ironically really nice to have for this Uber Lilith fight. Probably even better than just evading a bunch of times, because there's like a little bit of a delay in between evades, and also that can be delayed by the server. If you are running really fast, that's a little bit easier to get away from some of these projectiles, I feel like. So this is definitely a skill-based fight. It does feel kind of cheap in certain moments, but once you get the hang of the way that these projectiles move and everything, and the different windows that you have for DPS, the different moveset that Lilith's going to use against you, it's a pretty fairly manageable fight as long as your character is not like super unoptimized. That said, there's plenty of way easier builds and ways to take down Uber Lilith. Here's my first glyph. Going up to my second board, Cult Leader. Got some rare nodes, Dead Razor, summon damage over here. Here's my third board, the Golem one, the Hulking Monstrosity. Got Golem right here, and then we come up here, get this Golem damage because it has the attack speed as well. That's almost 20% attack speed for free right there. And you grab a 4 on the way to grab that. You could grab an extra 4 right here if you really needed it as well. If you needed to hit like an extra 20, because every increment of 20 is another breakpoint for a massive multiplicative damage boost. So that's always nice to have. So we got the Golem damage over here. That's nice because we got the willpower, and then we got the Golem damage right here. And then we could maybe sacrifice some of our willpower here to go elsewhere. I don't know though, because maybe 29. Yeah, because I mean, this is just additive damage. We really can. Anything that's not in the path, I guess we can sacrifice. I think that's the only one that we were. That's the only one that was like a spare one that we can sacrifice, so we could get a little bit of extra golem damage or something. We don't really need to use. I mean, we get more out of the point there than we do out of the golem damage node, unless it's a rare one. We got Flesh Eater, and then we got Corporeal on the next board. Then we have Sin of Death, Exploit. Came down and got this crit strike damage right here. And then we went over here, Essence over here with the crit strike damage. And I think this is the most that you can pump into this, most decks you can pump into any of these boards. There may be a different Necromancer board that you could put more dexterity onto for your Essence Glyph, just to pump more crit strike damage, but I don't know. So yeah, this is what we got now. Managed to actually throw Aphotic on the legs, so we're way less tanky than we were. We don't have hardened bones anymore. We got hulking on the boots. Then we got frenzied dead on here. Then we got blighted. Then we got Unyielding Dead, I think it's called. The Army of the Dead one. Then we got Reanimation, Grasping Veins on the ring. We're not even going to use Starless Skies or Heart of Selig. All the tempering really just makes you like, you just get so much more damage, honestly. That's why we even threw away the Hardened Bones. As much as damage reduction's great, I just want to take bosses out quicker. And then also I swapped the boots out this time around. So we have intelligence on the boots for some extra damage as well, and then dodge chance. So now our dodge chance over here is 15.8. So, as we continue to masterwork those boots, those will probably improve, and we can possibly get some better boots and everything. I guess I'll just put this 1 point into Golem attack speed, because even though it's not hitting a breakpoint to give me more damage, at least the Golem will attack a little bit faster, which is always nice. That's kind of like a little extra nice to have. I released a video yesterday that you can check out, which has some other details, but this basically just has some changes to the Paragon board as well as the boots. So if you want to see all the skill tree and everything, check that out. I think it's all pretty self-explanatory though. If you're really into pushing your character past a certain point, you know what you're trying to achieve, you know what type of stats you're looking for and everything like that. Basically, just the aspects are really what matters, honestly. You don't have to have perfect gear past a certain point. The aspects, and then having a well done Paragon board where you're maximizing the most with what you have, essentially not falling into the trap of dumping too many points on one board or whatever. Really get the most of it. I actually sacrificed having the damage to close and damage reduction from close, which is nice to have, but I just wanted to pump more crit strike damage. So yeah, hope everybody has a great day though. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm probably going to start a barbarian or something now. Take it easy.